welcome to Mega Magic, how to become a go-to supplier to Walmart, Sam's Club, and other big box retailers, an educational webcast produced by ChemInfo and Food Manufacturing magazines. I'm Lisa Arrigo, Editor-in-Chief of ChemInfo magazine, and we are coming to you live from Chicago. This webcast will discuss how suppliers, both large and small, can best address the expectations of today's mega retailers, who demand more efficiency in the handling of products through their systems. We will explain what these retailers want from suppliers, what it takes to become a preferred supplier, and what steps should be taken to maintain healthy profit margins. We are fortunate to have a panel of experts with us today. On my right is Matt Kistler, Vice President of Product and Packaging Innovation for Sam's Club, Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated. Next to him is Nikki Baird, Principal Analyst of Business Process and Applications Retail for Forrester Research. And completing our panel is Scott McLeod, Senior Vice President with Ross Systems. For the best viewing experience today during this webcast, it's a good idea to turn off any pop-up blocking software on your computer. And if you have difficulty reading slides, you can enlarge the view or download the entire presentation. Also, you can interact with us live at any time during this webcast. Just enter your questions in the box on the left side of the screen. After the panel's presentations, we will begin a live Q&A session, during which we'll answer as many questions as possible. We will also have polling questions during this broadcast. These polls give us information about you, our audience, and help our panelists tailor some of their answers to meet your needs. So, we encourage you to participate. To start, here's our first question. Which scenario best describes your current situation? A, you are a supplier to one or more big box retailers and want to improve your relationship with them. B, you are a supplier to one or more big box retailers and want to improve your profit margins. C, you are a supplier working to transition your regional distribution to a national distribution. Or D, you are trying to become a supplier to a specific big box retailer but are having difficulty establishing that relationship. While we wait for your response, let's hear from our first speaker, Matt Kistler, who will discuss what Walmart and Sam's Club expects from suppliers and give us his perspective on what good and bad suppliers do. Matt?
All right, thank you, Lisa, and good afternoon, everybody. I want to go over a couple of things first, just briefly talking on a directional overview of where Sam's Club and Walmart are going. And hopefully for our current suppliers or existing suppliers, this is some new news and some new areas of focus that our company is working at. But also for some new suppliers, and hopefully there are some new suppliers in the audience today, we'll give you an idea of how you can best contact and interact with us to engage your company with ours. You know, our company's been around for about 44 years, and one thing that's consistent over those 44 years has been change. And Sam Walton had this very common phrase that he used to talk about it, and his goal was always to stay out in front of change. That change is consistent, but what you choose to do with it is what you need to make yourself better continually. And so staying out in front has kind of been this theme we have at Walmart Stores, Inc. And this is important for our suppliers to realize. And really these 5 pillars that are staying out in front of this change are what we want to focus on real quickly. The first of all, it really plays the largest part with our supplier base, is this broadening our appeal with our current customers. And this is something that we're really focused on, and I'm going to take you through that for both what Walmart and Sam's Club are working on. But also, too, I want to touch briefly on improving our business operations and efficiency. And you're going to hear a lot more about that from the panel here, about what we can do to work together on a more collaborative basis. You know, it's not just about broadening our appeal, but it's how we can improve. It's about the performance metrics that we commonly use to evaluate our suppliers on, and such things as the financial performance, but also such things as that perfect order. So with that, I want to get into a little bit about what we're focused on. And this is something that's not changing, and that's our focus on our customers and our service to those customers. Something that's very important and something that the suppliers play a very large part of. Obviously, we cannot sell merchandise to our consumers if our fill rates and our execution at store level is not being first taken care of by people like you. So the ability for us to serve our customers really begins with how well our suppliers keep our in-stocks current in our stores and clubs. But one thing we are focusing on internally, and this is another opportunity for our supplier base to really capture, is how we're looking at our customers. And I'd say we're looking at our customers at a more in-depth basis than ever before. And we're doing this through better segmentation of our consumer base, or customer base. So we're looking at different areas of how we can become more relevant to our consumer by looking at the segments and how those consumers break up in those segments. So this is one thing we can do together working with our suppliers. At Walmart stores, we have something called Store of the Community. And Store of the Community basically is a way for us to be really relevant to those individual stores. We can actually assort our stores. Everyone could be different. So we could have specific merchandise in one store, and just down the road in another town have a completely different set of merchandise. So those are things or opportunities that suppliers could pull on and hopefully supply us better with merchandise that's more relevant, once again, to that customer in those unique locations. The other thing we're doing is we're really focusing on these 5 major, what we're calling power categories: apparel, electronics, fresh, health and wellness areas, and also home. So suppliers, if you have goods and services that can really help us in this area, this could be an opportunity for you once again. But once again, taking these power categories and linking those to our customers through our segmentation is what it's really all about. And hopefully, you are the experts in your category, and you're the knowledge base of knowing what consumer best can hit on those products and services that make up these power categories. That's for Walmart. Sam's Club is really the same. We're rooted at Sam's Club and really our business of our foundation of small business, which is really important. But we're also broadening that appeal to go beyond just our small business member. And that's where we really see a growth opportunity for our suppliers to help us. This foundation of small business is obviously central to us, but we're also now starting to look at other people who shop our clubs, other consumer groups, or I should say other segmented groups, and how we can better have the goods and services, the products in our clubs that best hit on the opportunities. So we used to focus really on products at Sam's, and we were more of a product-centric merchandiser retailer with our limited SKU assortment. We only stock about 5,000 SKUs. So it's important that we hit the right SKU that one time. But now, how can we broaden that appeal by looking at our customer segmentation better and knowing what plays on those different segments even closer? I would be remiss, though, in saying that if I didn't touch on this, that we want to be a price leader. And so this everyday low price concept at Sam's Club is still very, very much part of our culture and where we're going as a company. So this is one reason why we're still keeping our focus on that small business owner, is that we need to still focus on price. One other opportunity I want to mention to new suppliers, but also to existing suppliers, is our ability to expand what you offer us over our .com website. Now, it's amazing what we can sell over .com, and it's a way to expand that limited SKU assortment we have in our clubs over the web so that we are more relevant to a larger group of consumers. And here's just an example of our food and restaurant food service website and how we can sell some very large merchandise over that site. You know, I talk about large merchandise. Here maybe the largest thing we've sold in a long time, and this actually we had on our website during our holiday catalog period. And we sold this $2.7 million jet, and literally the first minute it was on available. So we can sell other different types of merchandise, so if you are a supplier with some unique ideas or some unique offerings, this is one where we're kind of open to new opportunities, so bring them our way. One other thing that you'll be hearing a lot about at Walmart Stores, Inc., and this is Sam's, Walmart, and our international divisions, is our continued journey down what we're calling our sustainability path. And it's really part of our 21st century leadership position we've taken as a company. And if you want to read more about it, a speech that was given by Lee Scott, our CEO, is available on our website. But really it's based on 3 real principles. And that's to be supplied 100% by renewable energy, to create zero waste, and to sell products that sustain the resources and the environment. We view